Welcome back to the video logs of Sebastian Go Lightly, and it was touch and go, but we've made it. And since I last uploaded a video log, I've trekked all the way back to Rivet City. We spoke to a lady called Vera there who owns the hotel, and she's going to take Brian in. And I've never seen such a grateful young child. And has to be said, I'm feeling quite emotional. You know, he was kind of like, you know, thank you so much for taking me in. Thank you for looking out for me. Most people wouldn't have done it. And, you know, I kind of like it. I feel a bit like, you know, the father of the wasteland in a kind of, you know, allegory of losing my own. It's been good. So Brian's... I'm great. So Brian's going to take a trek over to Rivet City, and he's going to live over there, which is pretty cool. We, on the other hand, have got a date with Destiny in Vault 87. If you remember, that is where the Gek is, but we're going to have to try and sneak in through some nearby caves in a place called Little Lamplight. Not a short journey. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick nap. It's 8 o'clock now, but we'll get an early night, and then tomorrow morning we're going to trek all the way across the wasteland, essentially, to get to that vault. It's going to be dangerous. So I've made sure that the armor is good, the ammo is good, and we should be fine. So let's take a good 10 hours sleep before we begin our very dangerous crossing. That was good. Oh, and it turns out that I've just slept with a small child. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. That was weird. So weird. Okay, as the morning sun is rising. Right, let's make sure the right quest is selected. Picking up the trail, heading up to Little Lamplight. Oh, it's okay. It has a rough marker for Little Lamplight, but it looks like, unfortunately, we're going to go back past the scenes of... should we just call them some of my greatest hits? Oh, good. And it sounds like there's a nice storm on the way as well. No rest for the wicked, or in fact me. We're wearing the Brotherhood of Steel armor that we found back in Rivet City, and I have to say, with no hint of exaggeration, completely 100% seriously, it has been a lifesaver. I would not be standing here recording this video log, sending it to you guys, if it wasn't for the huge amount of armor that I am currently wearing. As you hopefully saw in the previous video log, I ran into a huge amount of fire ants, followed by a huge amount of mutants, followed by more mutants, and I should be dead. I should be absolutely squished senseless. But thanks to the armor and some, well, damn fine footwork and shooting by me, we're still alive, and we are still going. The super duper mart from the rear. Do you remember that? Probably back in, I don't know, part 6, part 7 of my video log. The first time I ever killed anyone was right in there. And now it almost feels like second nature. I almost wonder why it took so long. Yep. And the great Sebastian scuppered by a fence. There we are. There we are. Now, if you remember the radio... In fact, I was just about to say, if you remember that radio we heard... It said that the Enclave were coming to the wasteland, and I was going to say, well, we should be vigilant, and then, I don't know, is that the Enclave? I don't know, there's something kind of electronic on the hill, do you see it? There's something up there. Let's just flip over to the sniper rifle. It's the best thing I've got compared to a pair of binoculars. Yes. Actually, that's a mutant, but that's the Enclave. I remember the strange kind of pointed power armor. That's not a mutant in the Enclave, is it? Well, I guess this is going to be the first time for us to properly put this armor and properly put my weapon skills to the test. The Enclave killed my father. The Enclave are the biggest threat to any kind of progress here in the wasteland. And I'll fully admit I've done some things out here I'm not proud of, but I'm going to make up for it. Oh, I am going to make up for it, but I'm going to remove this menace off the face of this mountain. I have to say I've got the adrenaline pumping here. I don't know if I'm nervous or I'm scared. These guys are going to be... There's a lot of them as well. What do we see? 3? Plus the mutant 4? They're going to be tough. All wearing heavy armor. We're outside. The best thing I can do is try and find some sort of vantage point on them. Okay, let's be tactical. Always be tactical. I'm going to get the frag mines. I'm going to put one here. Then I'm going to put one around the other side as well. And then if we kind of get on the rock, we can kind of shoot them from over the side of the rock. And then as they come to me, hopefully, we'll be able to take them down. In the name of James Golightly, you have been found guilty of murder. And I, Sebastian Golightly, am here to enact your sentence. Oh, well, Lady Luck be with me now. Got him, but not dead. Got him, but not dead. Yes! One down. One is down. Come on, you Enclave bastard. And you're just disgusting. You're not only a mutant, you're a turncoat mutant. That makes you the worst kind of mutant of them all. Enclave. Got him. One shot down. Cross doesn't look like I even bothered him that much. Just gotta get him into range to get a good shot. There we are. Nearly dead. Oh God, he's thrown something. He's thrown something. Ow, Jesus. He's dead. He's down. Wow. Did he hit the mines? I know I laid a mine down here, so didn't I? Did it hit the mine? Oh no, it's still here, that's fine. There's a little patch of dirt on the ground there. I bet he detonated my own bloody mines. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Seen that on the pit boy? Vault 101, emergency signal found. Vault 101, that's home. Why the hell would they be sending out an emergency signal? Oh, where's the rest of these guys? There was like 4 of them, 5 of them. Where the hell did they go? Whoa! Ow! Got him. But he got me too. Ah, God. Ow, get the stim pack, get the stim pack, get the stim pack. That hurt. I'm not going to run from you. I'm not scared. Ha ha! There we go. Any more? There's always more. There were 4. As I approached this thing, there were 4. We've killed 2? Stepping out in the open is such a bad idea. What if they're luring me into a trap? The heck is this? It's like a huge container or something. Oh god, it's a turret. Move, 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 move! God, these guys are serious. They didn't just come to the wasteland, they've armed themselves to the teeth in the wasteland. He's got an alternative version of power armor here. I wonder how that compares to what I've got. Damage resistance 47, his is 40. Weighs less though. Doesn't give quite strength, but gives a bit more radiation resistance. Looks to me like his helmet is better though. Look at that. Damage resistance 9 on the helmet. So I think I'll leave the armor. But take the helmet. And a pulse rifle. Whatever he hit me with nearly took me down in one shot. YK42B pulse rifle. The one I'm using does 105. The one he's firing does 80, but it's barely repaired. If we can get that to someone, maybe we'll be able to get more out of it. Still nervous that we're not alone here. What are these? Ooh, first aid. 3 stim packs. Oh, you beauty. Oh, you beauty. If I'm going to find these next to everything, then, oh, I'm going to kill so much Enclave. In the name of the Father, and just purely and simply in the name of freaking greed. Oh, look, there's another one. He's got another Ripper. I've got a Ripper. So my Ripper's in better condition. Ah. Hello. I thought that I hadn't quite finished everyone off. Let me tell you about a man named James Golightly, my father. He believed in helping others. He believed in using his scientific knowledge to improve the lives of those around him. He believed in pacifism. He believed in peace. He believed in the goodness of humanity. He believed in second chances. He believed in putting others first. He believed in the wasteland. But my dad is not like me. If you've got any kind of communicator in there, if anyone can hear me, President John Henry Eden and Colonel Autumn, I'm coming for you. What does a needler do? Enclave Field Research Terminal. God bless America. Some information about bloat flies. Dissection, yada yada yada. It's a scavenger. This is just stuff about the local area. Looks like they're not just trying to move in it, not just trying to like... Oh my god, look! Look, 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 look! Oh my god! Step back! Oh, I'm so happy. So very, very happy. This has been a beautiful day. Revenge on behalf of my father done, part 1. More to come. Sounds like an ant. It is an ant. Fire-breathing variety or normal? Yeah. These don't hold any fear for me anymore. That's where Megadon used to be. That steaming pile over there. What the? Ow! Ow! Who the heck was shooting me? Something or someone over there. Ooh, a grenade. How nice. A letter from Vault Tech. Whoa! Got any more buddies out here? Oh, look, you can see the raider symbols on the side of the school there. This is not today's fight. But it is a fight that must be taken on and a fight that must be won. Starting to run out of people that can actually live here, though. I mean, if this wasteland is, well, going to become a proper country again in the future, it needs to have no Enclave, it needs to have no raiders, it needs to have no mutants. Just needs to have ordinary, everyday people that want to survive, make a good living, earn their way, pay their way, and that's it. What the heck is that noise? Okay, you're fine. Right, we need to probably choose our route here a little bit more carefully. We're going kind of cross. So there seems to be kind of a road we can follow. Kind of up and along and round and through. Is this the road? Oh no, I seem to have turned away from it. Oh, it's kind of up and past the vault? For those of you who haven't seen the previous video logs, I know this mountain face doesn't look like it, but this is home. This is the place where I grew up. This is Vault 101. I wonder what that'd make of me now. Wonder how Matta's doing. Well, I certainly don't fear them anymore. Look at that, it said Vault 101 PA system found. See if I can tune the radio into it.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive.
That's a matter.
just got worse after you left. My
Worse?
father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This.
In that case, I'm glad I stopped back this way. Sounds like Amada's in trouble. I left here a couple of weeks ago. Scared. Petrified. Child. What the hell have I returned as?
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait a minute. It's you. I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Where the hell is Amada? So help me, dear God, if you have hurt her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down there. Amada's not in any danger. I mean, we're all in a sort of a rough patch, but we've weathered worse. But sorry to say, if you're back, there's going to be trouble with some folks. And if Amada's wrapped up in it, there'll be trouble for her too.
What sort of trouble do you mean? What the hell's been happening down here since I left? I mean, it couldn't be that much worse. I mean, remember the whole, people trying to kill me as I left?
Everything went crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door. Bugs started attacking and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either.
Or was murdered. Dad would be horrified to know all this, if he was still alive. And yeah, that's right, that means he's dead.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here?
Can we cut to the chase? Yeah, great.
Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
Great. Let me through. I've got work to do. I don't need the ins and outs. I just need to know where Amada is.
I can't do that. Not officially, at least. As much as some of the rebels would like to talk with you, the Overseer said you weren't welcome back. Of course, if you survived whatever's out there, none of us could stop you if you really wanted to cause problems. But I'd prefer if you don't. But out of respect to your dad, I could turn a blind eye. You could slip out and say you were never here. I won't tell a soul.
Yeah. Great. Fine. Look, just lead me to her.
I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go?
Or wherever Amada is, really.
Okay. Follow me.
Tunnel snakes rule. Butch isn't involved in all this, is he? Little worm used to bully me all around this place. Let's see him try now. My God, this place is a mess. What the heck? You can't have a civil war in a vault. I mean, there's only about 10 rooms here to begin with. A civil war would basically mean putting barricades up in the middle of the canteen and shooting each other across it.
Uh-oh. Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy.
They have actually put barricades across the canteen. I don't believe it.
To do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Brotch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule.
Stay back.
Freddy.
You don't... Taylor, stop shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Yeah, tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
Like what? What the hell happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes, you do.
Jeez. There, look. That's the Overseer. What the hell is a matter? Take me to a matter.
I guess you can see how bad things are down here. Sorry, where were we going?
To a matter?
As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the
Yeah. Backstory. Don't need it.
No surprise. She always did like you.
I didn't actually come back to talk to you. Can we go?
Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan.
Oh, God.
Be careful about it.
Yeah, I'm going to be 30 soon. Can we go?
What's the big idea?
What? There is no big idea. Yeah, that's right. You see me? You see me? I'm back. What are you going to do about it? God, look at this place. Tip. Wow, this is where I had my, all my birthdays, my meals out. And now it just looks like the rest of the wasteland. So which way are we going? What, she's in the reactor? Surely not. Oh no, okay, maybe the atrium.
Amada's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good luck.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault.
Yeah, hi,
It
Butch.
takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up.
Did I not save the life of your
If
mum?
you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What makes you think I came back to help you?
Because you're a goody two-shoes, right? You get off on helping people in trouble. Isn't that why you saved my mom? I bet she'd thank you herself, but she and I ain't exactly on speaking terms at the moment. At least, not when she's sober. But I tell you, your old man had the right idea. I can't stand it down here anymore. You gotta help me get out.
You're such a doofus. Why'd you need to get out of here so badly anyway?
Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
Why do you think everyone else feels? They're stuck down here with you. Look, I have no interest in helping you. Why on earth should I help you? You've been a knob to me my entire life. Yes, I saved your mum, but that's because it was a woman in distress and not because she's your mum.
Look, I know I've been kind of a jerk, but I don't deserve to be stuck down here forever. Not when I could have a real life up there like you. I mean, you're kind of a jerk sometimes, and you make it work up there.
Really,
so why not me?
really good at complimenting you.
So we can leave the vault, and I can go out there for my new life. Heck, maybe we could form a gang, huh?
Yeah, whatever. Form a gang with Butch. You know, wouldn't let me be in a tunnel snake in the beginning, but why on earth should I listen to you now? Clinic. Hey!
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
Hey, how you doing? Well, I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, you saved my life back then, and you got me out of here, so the least I can do is help out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then, I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
Yep, no kidding. Which explains why I found an alt Vault 101 suit outside, explains why everyone knows my dad when I'm outside, I mean, yada yada yada. They open the door all the time, it's practically revolving.
I heard we sent a couple of scouts outside long ago. Maybe the suit was theirs. The vault was open for a while, but for some reason they closed it off when we were babies and everyone swore to deny it had ever happened. But then Jonas died, and they're keeping us locked in here, all to protect that fantasy of remaining untainted by the outside world.
Sounds like he's gone crazy with power. Needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
I don't know. I mean, it's not a, it's not a paradise out there. Why do you think the Overseer's doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Right. Okay, well, I think I have a solution for the vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I'll stop your father and his guards, and then you can do whatever you want.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
Well, he did try and kill you. I mean, come on, he's not like some kind of innocent in all of this.
Well, yes, but he may have done some terrible things, but he's still my father, you know? Please, for my sake, don't hurt him.
Right then. Overseer. Guess we're not getting into him that way. Hey, Butch, you actually want to make a difference?
Good to see you again.
Nah, yeah, toss off. Actually want to make a difference? When are you going to give me a hand with an Overseer? So how the hell do I get up there? If the Overseer's actually closed everything else off, and the whole place is barricaded, it ain't going to be easy to get to speak to him.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Tainted? Tainted? You're the crazy bastard who murdered Jonas. You're the guy that tried to kill me after my dad left. If you want to describe anyone tainted, turn the mirror back at yourself.
I assume you're talking about the unpleasantness when you left? Yes? Jonas and your father were endangering the future success of this vault and the safety of its residents. I did what I had to do to keep them from destroying all we had achieved here. I only wish I could have prevented it from happening at all.
I'm sick of your lies. You murdered Jonas in cold blood. They were never threats to you.
First of all, I didn't kill Jonas. I commanded Chief Hannon to do
It's
so.
the same thing.
But
It's the same
only
freaking
because
thing.
it had to be done. Jonas was going to leave with your father. If he left, others would have left to join them. And they'd all vanish into the wastes, never to return. And with our numbers so depleted, we wouldn't be able to last beyond another generation. Assuming our expatriates didn't lead raiders to us first.
Hey, look, there's a difference between being in charge of people and actually controlling them, okay? You're the boss of the vault, but you ain't in control of their lives. If they want to leave, that's their decision. You're not protecting these people. You are destroying them by keeping them trapped down here.
I'm afraid you're the short-sighted one here. I'm simply keeping them safe and untouched by the war above. The real danger are the rebels and insurgents who insist on risking all of our lives just to die out there in the wastes. If they weren't trying to throw our lives away like that, we could go back to the peaceful life we once had. Everyone would be happy again.
A happy life where we just do the same thing every day. Everyone's controlled by you. Everyone does the orders that are done by you. Everyone knows their place. Everyone knows, who they're going to marry, what they're going to do, and when they're going to die. All that kind of stuff. This is some kind of communist society down here. It's not a paradise. It's hell if you're stuck on the bottom. The rebels are upset for a whole range of reasons, but you lied about what was going on the outside. People have left this vault time and time again and been fine.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
You know what? I really hate this guy. I really, really hate this guy. But we've seen it firsthand. The wasteland is terrible. The wasteland is raider filled, Enclave filled, Mutant filled, radiation filled. I mean, he's right that if people go out there, the chances are they're going to die. I mean, how many times have I said in my video logs, I should be dead right now. I shouldn't have survived that one. He's right that if people go out there, they're probably going to die. So this guy he's a power-mad freak, but Amada's safer down here. I mean, even with this crazy stuff that's going on, she's safer down here. Butch is safer down here. Butch's mum is safer down here. I mean, you saw the security guard. I mean, he took a pot shot at one of them, but actually, what he actually wanted to do was not harm them. He just wants the whole thing to go back to how it was. I'm not sure this is a fight I want to get involved with. And what's the best case scenario? I take out this overseer guy, everyone else kind of leaves, we all go outside of the vault and everything's great? No, that ain't going to happen. They're going to go outside the vault and everyone's going to get shot. You know what? I don't care. Just let me leave. I'll say goodbye to Amada. And I won't come back. But you need to promise that you're going to stop killing people here, sort out these issues, and just get things back more or less as they were, and maybe be a bit nicer from time to time.
As I always suspected, you never cared about the vault. Now that you've been outside, you're nothing more than an ignorant savage. But by all means, feel free to see yourself out. I'm sure you know the way.
You don't belong here anymore.
Such a tool. Such a tool. Is this the right decision? I don't know. In worst case scenario, I leave and these guys tear each other apart, but they don't seem to be particularly serious about hurting each other. They just seem to be moaning and grumbling and turning over the occasional table.
Hey, what's the word?
What do you think you'd even do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
You have no idea how many gangs of idiot raiders are out there.
Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that Wasteland by storm.
Yeah, right. Okay. Good luck, Butcher.
Come back if you need something.
But look at that. What's he got? Look, he's got a small knife, a very, very small knife. And I've been hit by plasma rifles, I've been hit by fire-breathing ants, I've been hit by grenades, I've been hit by robots, I've been hit by super mutants that wouldn't even fit in this room, and he's got a small knife and he thinks he's the badass. I mean, as much as I'd like to try and sort this place out, it ain't gonna happen.
I never thought you'd be back. Wow, you're back.
Yeah, where's Amada?
Bye.
Okay, yeah.
Never thought you'd be back.
Yeah, where is she? Where is she? What the frick? Andy, what the hell did you do?
May I serve you, master?
Oh my god, her leg. What the heck did you do?
Another patient.
Ah.
Hysterectomy, eh? Appendectomy, tonsillectomy, hysterectomy.
Andy, what the hell happened? I mean, you're covered in blood.
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Wait, so hang on, they made you the doctor? I mean, you can't even make a cup of tea.
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
This is thoroughly disturbing.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Poor Beatrice.
Morning.
They can't keep him as the doctor. He's psychotic. And just a very, very, very crap doctor.
Be careful.
Oh god, this conversation's gonna suck.
It sounds like you've already abandoned us. Did you change your mind, or are you just here to make fun of us?
Look, I really do care that you've been a great friend to me and you helped me escape. But you don't know what it's like out there. You seem to have this kind of romanticized vision that the outside there's a load of flowers and a city just paved with the streets are paved with gold, and you could be a high-flying lawyer by the end of the week, and that's just not the case. You need to stay here. That's it. The here is safe. Boring? Yes. Tedious? Yes. Is your dad a dick? Yes. Is that robot probably going to kill you the next time you get a small pain in your left arm? Yes. But even with all that, this place is safer. So, I do care, but I just wanted to say goodbye before I left.
Oh, save it. If you really cared about us, you'd be helping instead of leaving us to our fate. But please, don't let us naive vault dwellers keep you from your exciting world above. I'm sure we'll be fine entombed down here forever.
God.
It's good to see you again.
Go screw yourself, Butch. Crap, I went the wrong way. I feel bad. But I think any other way around this, I'd feel worse. The Overseer staring down at the top from the roof again? No, he's not.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
Yeah, I'm going. Why do I get the feeling that no one's ever actually going to be pleased to see me? Yeah, I get the message. If I walk out that door, they're going to change the password, which means I'll never get back, and I'll never see these guys ever again. Ever. Okay. Goodbye, Amada. Goodbye, Vault 101.